yeah, I'm a fucking dumbass. I'm just a guy on YouTube, like, what do I know? When it comes down to it, at the end of the day, you don't need tech, you don't need fucking all this fancy shit, you just need to fucking get to work and make shit happen.
Yeah, you just gotta
get shit done, bro.
Have a system.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what system it is.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Older women.
This is the brother I never knew I had. Are you sure we're not related?
Alright, I'm rolling.
Here. All right, ready to rock and roll? Are you recording?
Yes, sir.
Nice. Okay. We are gonna go to town today.
What's that for?
We're gonna go visit somebody. Let me get ready to go. Didn't know you were gonna start recording so fast. It's a little early. I leave my jacket here because honestly, it only gets cold in the office. Do I look good? Do I look fat? Do I look good? Okay, good. Go to the gym every morning. I don't want to look fat. Okay, computer's off. Get my drink. I never go anywhere without my home lunch. I know the office is kind of messy, so we'll clean that up later. And you know, money is important, so turning off the AC is extremely important. Turn off all the lights, ready to rock and roll. My pet peeve is when that door doesn't close all the way. Because you know, when I come back and it's open, wide open, I just think there's a ghost in here. So it's on me if it doesn't close all the way. Start my car. Okay, let's go. Lock the door. Hey guys, if you lock the door, always make sure to check to make sure it's locked. Just take a moment to appreciate this. Damn 29-year-old in his own office. Gotta hate him, right? Oh, don't mind my messy car. So today we are gonna go visit the Jeremy Mateo. And this will be my first time meeting him actually, I'm gonna be honest. Did not really like him that much when I first got into real estate, and it was nothing to do with him. Like I did not know who he was, so it's nothing against his character, Jeremy, in case you're watching this. It was more so that when I started, and I wanted to be on social media, I always had this itch or idea that social media was going to be the way to get business moving forward. I started in 2019. And then this guy, Jeremy Mateo, whoever that was, what, like, I don't know, 10, 15,000 followers. I think it's just me being jealous, right? Being a hater. So I always followed this guy and I'm like, man, how does he come up with all these amazing ideas for Instagram content? So like I didn't want to copy his content because he might catch on, right? So I'm always just trying to think of ideas that he hasn't already thought of, but this guy thinks of everything. So anyway, I guess now that I've kind of taken social media and YouTube a lot more seriously, and we've been kind of like texting a lot and messaging each other on Instagram a lot, he reached out to me. He was like, hey, let's hang out. I said, bro, long overdue, man. We got to hang out. I'm going to pick his brain today about YouTube, marketing, branding, everything, and just like how he became so good at what he does. And hopefully today I can offer him a lot of value too. So stay tuned. This is going to be a really cool video, lots of information. Make sure you have your notes out, write all this stuff down, because if you want to be a good real estate agent or a good business owner, you want to learn from young guns like Jeremy Mateo and myself, then you're watching the right video. Let's go. All right, we're here at Jeremy's building. He has a sick view, so I'm glad that the weather's nice because it was bad yesterday, and I thought it would be bad today. So I'm actually kind of a sucker for a diamond head view. He said lots of guest parking. It's a good thing we found the one that's still available. And it's a big one too. All right, well.
What are you looking forward to most about talking with Jeremy?
I honestly was looking forward to making a new friend. I already know that I'm gonna get a lot of value from meeting with somebody like Jeremy Mateo, but just hopefully building that relationship and seeing what we can do with it in the future. I think that's what I'm really most excited about, because I already know we're gonna have a good time. That's not a question. Can't have a bad time. I don't drive to town for a bad time. All right, let's go inside. All right, let's call this guy. Make sure he knows that I'm here. Jeremy. Yeah, I got his number. We're kind of like friends now. Eva Tower, cool dude. See you there. Bye. We're having lunch today. I brought my home lunch. I'm cheap, that's why. What's up, bro? And I see the first guy, I was like, hey, it looks different. This is Sam, by the way.
What's up, Dan?
Good to meet you, dude.
Yeah, you too, bro. Can't believe like this is the first time meeting in person.
I feel like I know you already,
I know
though.
what I'm saying.
That's how social media works, yeah.
Right?
Thank you for inviting me, man. Yeah, I appreciate it.
This is sick too.
Yeah, well, you know what's funny? I'm gonna fire him after this because he forgot the other microphone.
Oh, all good.
I just posted a video about how important it is to use a checklist too. Catch this entry right here. Welcome to the nicest unit in, what's the building called again? Royal Ilani. And I've seen your dogs
right
on
here.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Who's this?
Gronky.
After Gronkowski?
Yeah.
Dude, look at this place. What the hell?
So yeah, like straight up, my place is usually not this clean.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, you had guests coming over
Yeah,
today.
especially with a new dog, like it's a mess. But I was like, oh shoot, Justin's coming here to clean this. So literally this morning I had cleaners over here.
That's so cool,
And then when
dude.
you said he's coming, I was like, oh thank God, I freaking got cleaners.
Well, that's why I gave you a big heads up.
Dude, yeah, thank
So I know your whole place already, dude. I know the fireplace. I've seen your video. I'm a stalker, bro.
you. Dude, it's okay, me too.
Well, it's funny. I just saw a video about how haters are actually fans.
Oh, yeah.
So whenever not that I hate it, do.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
when I hate on people, I always tell myself, oh, I'm actually a fan.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
It's
won't
like,
say any names, but
if I'm hating, then freaking
yeah. Let me watch a couple more of his videos then, because I probably can learn something from him.
Yeah.
And this is the view.
Yeah, this is the legendary.
Sorry, I had to go straight to the view. I'm selfish.
No, you're good, bro.
If the weather wasn't good, I wasn't gonna like make a big excuse. No, I'm just
I
kidding.
apologize for the LOI looking like that right now.
Holy crap, that's bad.
Dude, yeah.
Diamond
So,
head.
when I joined locations when I was like new,
Mm-hmm.
one of the guys that I kind of like shadowed or was my mentor is James Chan.
Oh, I love James. We're in a transaction with him right now.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great guy. He's like, I call him my uncle, but basically, like, I don't know, like, we really connected because I guess he saw a lot in me that for him because he started when he was young.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, James, where do you live? And he said Royal Ilani. And then I looked it up. I had a showing here one time. I was like, yo, this place is sick. And I saw his view. So that's when I knew I was like, okay, I gotta live here. Put a unit here, like on my vision board, like with the view and everything.
When you found this place, I can't remember exact video, but it wasn't in the market or anything, right?
No.
Yeah.
Dude, straight up, like all of 2019, I was just writing letters to everyone here. I was like, because I saw.
Was it more so to get listings though?
No.
Oh, it was for you.
Straight for me.
Oh,
And
yeah.
like, I was like straight up delusional. I didn't even make like a couple sales. I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna get it or buy it, but I gotta find a unit because the only units that came on the market were like 4th floor, 5th floor. I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking live there, you know? I want a high floor. So this tower and that tower, I wrote letters to everyone from the 25th floor and up. And then none of that worked. But so I was like, how else can I find shit? So I was like, dude, what if I go on the MLS and I go back like 8,000 days?
Oh.
And then I
Expired.
Expired, and then I found this. It was expired or canceled. And then I was like, oh shoot! So I found the realtor, called him like, hey, do you remember this unit from 2012? He was like, yeah. I'm like, do they want to sell it now? Because I want to buy it. And yeah.
That's so badass, man. What a cool way to get it.
Crazy thing too. So called him. He's like, oh, let me check with the sellers. Literally, I'm eating Panda Express, and I open up a fortune cookie. And the fortune cookie was literally this right here.
You have it here?
It says, before you know it, you'll be sitting on top of the world.
Show them that.
And I was like, oh my God.
And now show them what the top of the world looks like right here.
And then the agent called me. He's like, yeah, they want to sell. I was like, oh. So yeah. Super dope.
That's cool,
the
man.
story. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, of course.
Hey, you want to eat real quick?
Dude, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, you hungry?
Oh yeah.
Cool. Well, we're not gonna record me eating because I'm a freaking pig.
All good.
Hey, do you mind if I get the tour of the bathroom and stuff? Is it safe in there?
Yeah, where the magic happens.
Well, whatever magic you're talking about.
Here. Got my big ass whiteboard over there.
Yep, good. And the shower is so nice.
There you go.
I love that tile work, man.
Oh yeah.
Frick.
Dude, the renovation was a whole fucking journey.
Yeah, I heard like 100,000 or something on it.
Yeah, dude, way
Frick.
too much.
No, you can't spend too much on your own home.
Yeah.
That's what I tell myself. Sick, man. Tile floor throughout.
Dude, yeah. Like, if my honest opinion, like, honestly, I should have, like, be chill with the fucking renovation, you know? I put myself in debt, like...
Even this was not easy, putting this in.
This one, like, I just went all out. And everyone said, don't go all out in your first place. I was like, no, freak you guys, you're too small. But now I think about it, I was like, yeah, I should have listened to them.
Hilarious,
Hey,
man.
we're young, we have money, you know?
Yep.
Yeah, dude, like, I don't know, I just grew up like believing like I could do whatever I wanted, you know?
You gotta teach me how to use this.
Oh, you're good, you're good.
I got the cheap one at home. And a half.
Oh, 30 good?
Yeah, it's frozen. That's why. I freeze all my food because it locks in the moisture in the rice and the asparagus.
Ooh.
And like for 2 weeks, it's still perfectly
Still good.
moist. Yeah.
Yeah. You meal prep 2 weeks ahead?
So, I used to meal prep all my own food.
Okay.
Like I started training with this bodybuilder last January. Changed my life, by the way.
Nice.
But he would give me these meal plans, and I had to cook my own food, cut it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, this is taking me hours, like
Yeah.
6-7 hours. I'm like, calculate that, what we make per
wasted
hour.
time,
I'm like,
yeah.
dude. So I'm trying to figure out ways. So I'm like outsourcing as much as I can.
Smart.
So I'm to the point where I have this other bodybuilder who owns a restaurant, but he does a side business just for like that guy. So he cooks all my food exactly what I want.
Yeah.
And he vacuum seals it, all fresh, organic.
Wow.
Like Himalayan salt. And then he just makes it fresh every Sunday, pick up Monday. Every week I have my order by Friday.
Oh,
so I get it all vacuum sealed
For a week.
for a week or
wow.
two. If he's not gonna do it the week after, he'll tell me.
2 weeks.
So 2
Okay.
weeks. Yeah. So normally every week though. And I just go home, I cut it open, and I just gotta make my own rice.
Fresh. Yeah.
Why can't you make me rice?
Dude, think about rice and saving time.
Okay, tell me.
Oh,
okay. Well, when I lived by myself,
Yeah.
that's all I had.
Yeah.
Oh, I got the half and half too.
It's not bad.
So he told me, cause like he's like a shredded chicken, he calls it Kahlua chicken,
Okay.
and it's like a Kahlua pig, right?
Oh, wow.
So he puts liquid smoke. You know what that is? I have no idea.
Yeah,
what that is. Is
It's
it?
like kind of like smoking, like giving it flavor. or
Okay.
something.
Yeah, whatever it is.
think.
It's cool. Liquid smoke. That's what the text said. And he puts like salt, garlic powder, onion powder, and a couple other like healthy seasonings.
Oh, nice.
And he said when he won a competition, that's all he ate was this
Really?
Kahlua chicken. It's freaking good.
It smells good, dude.
And then what happened was the chicken I got before, it was like a big chunk of chicken breast.
Yeah.
Only the outside was flavored. Now this whole thing is all flavored.
Nice. You got utensils? Yep.
Is money important? Is money important?
Is water wet?
Is the sky blue today? Oh yeah. Come on, man. See, I'm the kind of guy, I got a checklist in the morning. Not like that guy.
Smart. I should do that too. Like I have some checklists, but like other times I just wing it. You know, like
Yeah.
I have a list and then I knock it off. But sometimes I'm like, oh, you know, some shit happens, some
Yeah.
phone call happens.
Yeah, man.
Oh man.
You just gotta make it a habit. In the mornings, I actually will do it without my checklist, and then I'll go through the checklist before I go home. I go
Smart,
out. Yeah.
Smart. Damn, we got a lot of gems
Here,
from this.
try this
today.
one first, bro. Try that little chicken. What do you think?
Oh yeah, good.
Is that pretty good for a healthy
it's
meal?
moist too. Cause dude, like when I'm like cutting, you know, quote
Oh, it's
unquote,
way better. Fuck.
like chicken breast is so dry, dude. Especially if you're meal prepping.
Sometimes when I'm eating my chicken breast, like when I cook especially, I'd like gag, dude. And it's not even junk. It's so hard to get it down.
And like if you're meal prepping, like it gets old. You know, like it's like it's so boring.
Yeah. I'm gonna wrap this food up soon. You don't mind if I go to the bathroom and like rinse
No,
my mouth
do
and
your
stuff?
thing, bro. Bomb my fucking toilet. I don't care. Is this thing on? How old are you now?
How do I look?
28,
29.
29?
Yeah. You're older than me, right?
Yeah, I turned 31 this March.
Wow.
Yeah.
You look younger. Filipino blood, yeah.
And
I like
working
that
out. Working out.
West Side, Eva, Campbell. But I never wanted to. I hate the idea of people thinking that I was handed shit.
Same, dude.
Yeah.
Same.
Because you have your mom, right?
Yep. And literally, like, I got my license at 19, and I joined the brokerage she was in, and I was hoping she would teach me, but I wanted to, like, learn and then do it myself. But then, like, you know, Filipino mom teaching me, like, not like a mentee mentor. It was like, hey, you're my son, do this. And I was like, I don't know why I'm doing anything, you know? And we'd always bicker and, you know, bump heads. So from like 29, or when I was 19 to like 23, I was still in college. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to stay in college, get my degree. And then that's when I went full time. So that's when I went locations, because I was like, I'm going to do this by myself. I don't want to be under your wing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Because she was at a different company, right?
Yep. In Eva Beach, and I was like, I really want to learn this on my own. So she's like,
That's
you
crazy.
should go to locations. I was like, all right, because they're known for their training. So I
I
went
didn't
there.
realize that. I figured she was at locations or something.
Oh no. So yeah, I did that from 2017 to 2020, and then when I knew it, I was like, all right, I want a higher split. So I dipped out, and then went to the small
But
brokerage.
you learned
she's in.
already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then now we have our own brokerage now.
Yeah, that's pretty badass, dude.
Yeah. I have that one light, and it's just like I don't try to worry about it too much. Like I just worry about putting content.
Oh,
out
yeah.
there. At least for right now, you know.
When I just really thought about how you make a video and then it can be watched unlimited amounts of times.
Yeah.
You don't have to repeat yourself
Yeah.
if you don't want to.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, why am I not doing more of it? I had like anxiety in front of the camera.
Really?
Last year I tried doing it. I think what happened was that's why I really wanted to focus on my fitness. I was like, do I look fat in the camera? Seriously.
The camera adds 10 pounds.
Yeah, I'm like,
dude,
whoa,
yeah.
okay. And I was like, you know what? That's why I called my coach. I'm like, hey, I need to look better, man. I need to feel more like
Confident. on
yeah,
screen.
exactly. Yeah. And then I'm like talking to the camera, and I'm like blacking out.
Yeah, it's like, oh, what am I saying?
And I'm like, oh, no wonder nobody does videos.
Dude, yeah.
And that's why when I realized how hard it was, I was like, how does that Jeremy
Dude,
Mateo
yeah.
do all these videos?
So when I first started, I like found like Graham Stephan, you know, and I was like, dude, this guy does good videos.
Graham Stephan.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's like this. Started out as like an LA realtor and started making videos and all that, and then he like made like a YouTube course. So I bought the course. And I was like, oh, okay. So what he does was like have the camera and then off screen has like bullet points and stuff.
Yep.
So I tried that and it didn't work for me. Like I would just ramble. I'd say the same shit over again. I'm like, dude, I'm not hitting the points I want to say.
Yeah.
So he said to do that, but it wasn't working for me. So I just literally just wrote out a script and just had that on the laptop,
Yep.
and then I would just like talk to the screen, and then like for the first couple years, I tried to memorize like paragraph or a sentence and then say it, because I was like self-conscious. Like if I'm looking away from the camera, it's gonna look stupid. No one's gonna
even if you
want
try to cut it, but you catch your eyes
Yeah.
moving like at the very end.
Yeah,
I had that same shit.
And I thought, if I'm getting caught doing that, it's a stupid video. But really, like I started watching other YouTube videos, and they were doing it, and like
Yeah.
I was like, I don't care. It's like I'm not gonna be like, oh, he looked on screen, you know. So now I just don't give a fuck. So I just like I'm literally talking to the camera while looking at like my script. and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Well, it's like you're like even a singular podcaster.
Yeah.
They'll have the laptop and like looking at their points and like what points you want to
Yeah.
make on the podcast,
yeah,
right?
yeah. So that's a little.
Do you still do that too? That's how you do it.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like I'm the most like at first I was so perfectionist. Like if I say a or
Yeah.
I was like, oh no, I gotta redo it, you know.
Or cut it out.
Yeah,
But
I
it's
gotta
just
cut
so
it
jumpy.
out. Now I just like I don't give a fuck, dude. Like it's just like I'll laugh at myself or I'll say blah 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 like that.
You know what I think about that? It's when people meet you in person because of the video, they
Yeah.
know it's the same guy.
Yes,
Yeah.
that
it's not,
too.
It's
that
not
too.
fake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like they see like, oh, okay, you're literally the same in person. Like you make these stupid jokes, and you laugh at yourself, and if no one laughs at your jokes, you laugh at your own jokes. I'm like, yeah. So.
So you never thought about using a teleprompter or anything?
Oh, I tried, but it was just like, yeah. Like I had to like so with the camera, the teleprompter has to go on the camera or something. I bought one, but I was like,
Yeah.
I don't like this, dude. This is too like.
What did you not like
Yeah.
about it?
I had to like set it up and all that, and then
Yeah.
like I also wanted to take off the camera. So if I took off the camera, I had to take off the teleprompter.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm to the point where I just want to point and shoot.
Yeah.
So I just put it on, boom, have my laptop right next to the camera. So I'm looking at the camera, looking at my script, looking at the camera like that.
Yeah.
So it's relatively the same. So my eyes aren't going like that. You know,
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
going like that.
Do you feel like sometimes you have to repeat yourself a lot because you forget what the paragraph said or something, or you get really good at memorizing?
Yeah.
it?
No. I like forget. Like I used to memorize. Now it's literally I'm like, what the fuck did I say? And I'm like, editor, cut that. And then you know.
Oh, so you don't edit your own videos?
No.
Okay.
I have some homie in the Philippines doing it.
Reels too. Like Reels
yeah.
too.
So what I do is I make the video and I tell him like, hey, like if I'm doing a video like, you know, like 5 steps to buy a house or whatever, I tell him cut each step into like individual reels. And then like if I have a blooper or something funny, I'll like say in the video like, yo, that was funny, make that into a reel.
Oh, that way they'll cut that part out,
Yeah.
but then he'll know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Like I'll say something stupid. I'm like, yo, that was actually kind of funny. Like, keep that in there.
And don't be afraid to keep that in.
Yeah,
there.
literally like that. So it's been good. Like I think it's just more getting like when I first started, like I was very awkward. I was like worried that everything wasn't perfect. Now it's to the point where like I think having all the imperfections and the bloopers is what makes me me. So and people love that, you know, because like there's so many realtors, so many YouTube people out there, people making content. Like if you keep your bloopers and you show yourself, it's like, oh, dude, this guy's fucking hilarious.
He's not perfect,
Yeah.
like me.
Yeah. And like I make fun of myself all the time now too. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm a fucking dumbass. I'm just a guy on YouTube. Like, what do I know?
I see a lot of your short form content with really nice edits. Are those is nowadays your short form just cut up long form stuff, or do you make short form?
So I mix it up. So like one of my goals this year is to post every day on Instagram.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there are times where I'll like have moments where like, fuck dude, I don't want to record anything. That's when I input a YouTube cut that was cut up, because like my editor can make that fast. But then I have other videos where like I plan out the script. Like I'll show you, for example. So this is where I actually make it and I script it, and then so I just film the video and then he puts all this extra stuff.
Yeah, it's so good too.
But then this is like a cut from a YouTube video.
Yeah.
You know, so you can tell the difference.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's cool. You ever repost stuff?
Here and there.
Yeah.
Now I'm starting to like try to think about it, because like honestly, like I never kept the old content.
Yeah, well you could download it from your Instagram and repost it.
Yeah. So I'll probably just do that.
I just saw a post about that topic, and they said, like, honestly, every 2 or 3 weeks, you should look at the one that performed best.
Yeah.
Every post is exactly the same.
Yeah.
And actually performs better usually.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to try that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but on my tasks, I have Google Tasks. That's what I use.
Smart.
Every day I got recurring stuff,
Yeah.
and I just added in, post my Instagram story, post to my Instagram Reels every day.
Smart.
Yeah, so before I go to sleep, I got to check off all that stuff. So
Nice.
it's been, I'll forget if I don't write it down, right?
Yeah.
You know, I was in bed the other night because I was talking about it with my wife before we went to sleep. I was like, yeah, I'm going to see Jeremy Mateo. He's like, oh yeah, we're talking about how you do YouTube.
Yeah.
And she's like, I wonder how he was when he first started.
Dude.
So we went on your YouTube channel. I was like, oh, he was shitty. I should do that for all the super good YouTubers and see all their stuff, man. Like Andy Elliott, I don't know if you know him.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, he sucked too,
Dude,
back 8 years ago.
Like very cringe and all that. Like so I did the same thing with like Graham Stephan. Like all the videos, like, hey guys, what's up, blah blah blah. I looked at his old videos. Dude was like, he made his voice deeper. He's like, hey guys, how's it going? I was like, that's hilarious. So
But
it's just
that's what you think about. It's
Yeah.
like if you get better every video, it's actually impressive to your viewers.
And you get more confident with yourself. You get
Yeah.
more comfortable, and it's just like you stop caring for like little things here and there.
Yeah.
You know.
Have you watched one of your old videos recently?
Oh yeah, dude. Like I was just like, cause like time to time I was like, what should I make? And I don't know what to make. So I'm like, let me just remake an old video.
Yeah, a better version of it.
And then I looked at my old videos. I'm like, dude, this is so cringe, so cringe.
But you must be proud of yourself
Oh yeah, I'm
for
proud.
the
I was like,
growth,
dude,
right?
Yeah.
Because most people they just don't get started.
Yeah.
You
No,
know?
100%, bro.
Like 99.9% of realtors will not do video content.
Yeah, they'll spend like years just thinking about it.
Yeah,
You know, it's like, oh,
paralysis
I'm gonna do
analysis.
that. You know, and then like when I do it or other people do it, they're like, oh, I'm probably gonna do that, or I'm thinking about doing that. I was like, no, you're not, dude. You're gonna you say that, but you're not gonna do it.
Yeah.
And I'm like always in different seasons where like I'm like, yeah, dude, come on, you gotta do it, and then other seasons I'm like, dude, you're not doing it. You know,
Dude.
I just try to encourage. You know.
Yeah.
But that comes out in different ways sometimes.
There's so many things in our business I'm sure that you want to implement, right? Just like, I'm going to do it next year or this year.
Yeah.
I'll make a confession to you because it's funny. I can't believe I sell this many houses without doing this. I didn't have a CRM
Dude,
up until this
CRM.
week.
Dude, really?
Yeah, you want to beat the CRM?
Dude, here, I'll
boys?
show you my CRM.
Oh
right
no!
now.
I wonder how bad this is gonna be.
So cringe.
This guy doesn't use a CRM, loser. Do you even know what CRM stands for, bro?
No. This is my CRM. Escrow, listing, and these are like people I gotta hit up. That's my CRM.
At least I know that I'm not that bad.
Like, when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, you don't need tech, you don't need fucking all this fancy shit, you just need to fucking get to work and make shit happen.
Yeah, you just gotta
Get shit done,
well,
bro.
have a system.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what system it is.
Yeah. What would you say is Follow Up Boss's like #1 feature that made you go like, holy crap, that could just like help me so much?
So what I was really good at was, okay, I'm holding you ground. VP on me, it's okay, I'm going back to the office. What I was really good at was making sure that I never let a hot lead fall through the cracks. And
Yeah.
some warm leads too.
Yeah.
But when it came to cold leads, like ones I wasn't going to buy for a year and even just past clients.
Yeah.
Bro, I never called them,
Ooh.
ever.
Yeah.
If anything, my Instagram was like my justification
Yep.
for, that's how I'm keeping in touch with them. But they're not
That's
all
literally what I
following.
say.
That's my CRM.
Yeah.
But then I'm realizing just in the last 3 days, as I'm following up with people, dude, it's like blowing up.
Dude, yeah.
You have to ask them for referrals. I'm like, hey, this year, and I'll tell them like something like this. I'm like, hey, last year we helped 92 families. And this year we want to double that, and we need your help.
Nice.
Could you please help me? If you think that could be a good option for your friends and family, could you find me one name and number this year?
Yeah.
And they're all like, absolutely.
Nice.
But they wouldn't do that because you know what? I feel like if I was in the client's shoes and my realtor never followed up back with me,
Yeah.
I just assume that they got too much business.
Yeah,
Maybe they're
yeah,
just too
yeah,
busy.
yeah.
But if they're asking me for business, then I gotta go out of my way to find business. I will.
Yeah. It's like, okay.
So just following up with those non-hot or warm leads, man.
And tell me not like if you're not keeping in touch with someone, you kind of feel embarrassed to ask them because it's like, fuck, only now I'm talking to them.
So I thought about that too, man, and I came up with this like email template. I said, hey, I wanted to apologize for the last 6 years. I did not have a good system. I did not have a good system for following up with my past clients, and I hope that you can forgive me for that. But from this day forward, I learned that from this day forward, I got your back for the rest of your life. Like I told you when I first worked with you.
That's good.
With that said, last year we helped, and this year we want to help 184.
Dude,
so.
Nice. That's clever.
Who you know, yeah.
I like that.
You just gotta have a good way of saying common things in uncommon ways.
Yeah.
You know, just
Clip that.
Clip
That's
that.
a good one.
that wasn't from Andy Elliott. No, I mean obviously that guy's kind of like somebody I watch a lot.
Oh, bro, stop biting, dude. Come on.
This shirt's like 8 years old. I fit in it again. But yeah, it's just and it's funny because I just had a text thread with one of my agents, Des, and they asked us the buyers asked us a question. They're escrow. Hey, why is our maintenance fee higher than everybody else's? Because they have a list of all the different units. And I was like, Des, do you know the answer? He's like, yeah, I know the answer. I said, how are you going to answer it in a way that's not how everybody else is going to answer it? Because I said, don't just tell them because their unit's a different size, they have to pay more. So he came up with this thing. He's like, you know how like when you go to dinner with your friends, if that guy orders more than you, do you want to pay the same amount as him? No, right?
Yeah.
It's like your unit's bigger, so everybody expects you to pay more into the kitty. Something like that, and I was like,
yeah, damn.
dude, if you get any better, I might have to like figure out a way to pay you more.
That's clever.
Don't clip that, man. But it's saying common things in uncommon ways all the time. Yeah, to live by that, man.
That is smart, dude.
But CRM, I mean, dude, I just started it. If you want to start it, and we can start it together.
Follow boss, yeah.
Because it's good for teams. I should have said that.
Okay. Like coming here, you want to like ask me all the YouTube stuff for you. It's like for your team, like how do you deal with like people who are just like not getting on the same page or they're not motivated? Like, do you try to find like what their goals are and then your goals are and try to align them, or like I don't know, like.
So I was not a good leader. When I first started, I sucked, right?
So how do you define not a good leader? Like, what's the example?
The guys.
Like you were an asshole?
No, I wasn't an asshole. I'm the nicest guy.
Because I wasn't an asshole. I was kind of or I thought I was an asshole. I don't know.
Well, and I can only say this now that I was a bad leader back then. I thought I was a good leader.
Yeah.
And then I kept thinking, man, why can't they do this? Why can't they do that? I'm not saying anything about you at all.
Oh, no.
And then my dad, he was always like, every time, he's like, they're only as good as the person that trains them. I said, if they're that bad, you fire them. But if you're still keeping them around, what that means is that you think that there's a way to fix them, and it's you. Right? So.
Because their performance is a reflection of your leadership.
Exactly. It's our job to motivate them. Like if somebody leaves a brokerage after 20 years, it's because the leader is no longer fit to lead them, or they've given up. So anyway, just number one, I would say you have to know what their goals are in life beyond real estate. What are your goals beyond real estate? Okay, cool. If I help you achieve those goals, can I get your promise and your word that you'll help me with my goals? And then that's the first thing, right? And then just asking the team for permission. Can I have your permission to hold you accountable? Dude, why are we like that? This guy is the big one. They can ask you for permission because that way, when you're hard on them and they start feeling some type of way, you told me.
You said I could do this.
You gave me your permission. Remember that? I was going to positively peer pressure you into being the best version of yourself. And then I'm like, dude, I'm not just going to force you to be a good agent. I'm going to force you to be a good husband, a good boyfriend, a good brother, and a good friend. And in this office, we're going to have only positive energy. And just also leading by example too, right? I told Sam, I said, bro, if I didn't have a team of 10, 12 agents who are looking to me for as their mentor, I wouldn't wake up at 4.
Yeah, yeah.
Like this morning, I did not want to wake up at 3:50.
Yeah.
I woke up before my alarm.
Yeah.
But I want to show my team, like, look, you can have all the money, dude, I got dream house, dream wife, dream office, dream team, dream everything. And I still wake up at 4 a.m. Why? And what do you guys, what's your excuse?
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, you're watching Netflix at 10 p.m. You're fixing cars the whole Saturday.
Yeah.
How much money is that making you?
Yeah.
It's like, come to the office early and post to Instagram, do your stuff.
Yeah.
And I will say, just this week with Follow Up Boss,
Yeah.
I see the team so much more motivated. I think that now that I can see them and like think back at me as not having a CRM, I felt overwhelmed not knowing who to follow up with. When you take that part out of the equation, now it's
a system.
Boom, one person, all my energy goes in that person, on to the next. And we don't have that.
Yeah.
We didn't have that.
I have my sticky notes.
we know who's buying this week. But that's actually what Sam told me. Is like, dude, you need a CRM. Do you know what it stands for? Because you don't know what it stands for.
Client relation something.
Manager?
No. Oh yeah.
I think so.
I just made that up.
Yeah. Client relationship manager.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not bad. Almost there.
But see, like, telling my team that story, because they'll come to the office and be like, I don't know what to do, because we don't have Follow Up Boss. Now they're putting in everybody they know, putting it in. You got the stage, where you got the lead source. I made a bunch of action plans for them. So like whether they're hot, cold, warm, I got A, B, C, and D clients.
Oh, nice.
And like it just remind them. We put them on I put 5-year plans, dude.
Oh, wow.
I told them, I said, if they don't call back for 5 years, you have my permission to not follow up with them. I said, also, if you follow up for 5 years and they don't get you a client, I'll kill myself.
Oh my god.
I said, or I'll give you $100,000.
Yeah.
I said, you show me your log that you followed up every 2 months for 5 years and they didn't give you a lead and never bought or sold a home.
Damn.
$100,000.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how much I believe in the system, and I see the whole team. They're all working. And for your team, especially like Wendell, right? When you get a client, you can just put their name and number, email, and you put the agent as Wendell, for example, and you put the collaborator as Jeremy. He gets a text, an email, and an app on his phone, that notification, being assigned to a new lead. Follow up as soon as possible.
Oh, that's sick.
It's sick AF, dude. You can add, and they add the action plan, and then you can hold them accountable, and you can both collaborate on it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, bro, I gotta tell you another thing.
I literally just get a screenshot and text it to him, like, call this.
No, that's what I was doing. And then I told my team, if I send you a screenshot from whatever that you gotta call this guy, I expect your ass to pull over on the side of the freeway, get your phone out, and take notes while you're talking on the phone. Now I got Follow Up Boss.
Boom.
So here's the crazy thing: is for scaling purposes, because I know you want to scale, right?
Oh, yeah.
If not, I'll skip this part.
If I don't want to scale, then fucking I don't deserve to be your.
We'll be watching TV here.
Who doesn't want to scale, you know?
So they have this texting feature. I thought it was so stupid at first because it's from a different number. So it's your work number, right? I don't have a work number, but I will now.
Oh, nice.
So then I thought about it. I was going through all my team that I put in there. It's expensive, and we all have the same number. I'm like, huh? That doesn't make sense. I watched a video on it, and I'm like, yeah. So if you have an agent, you can have unlimited collaborators, and anybody that texts through the platform, while it's on the app or the computer, it all comes from the same number. See, and then if you fire somebody, for example, you just switch the agent, take them off, and then it's seamless.
And then the client just gets one thread. So
exactly. It's not all these random people texting them. So what my plan is any lead that's not under contract with me. They haven't signed a bar contract yet. You only get my number. And as soon as you sign the bar contract, it's like, congratulations, bro. You've been upgraded.
Here's my personal number.
That's a funny
You're
story.
now officially Taparra Client Elite.
You're the Noir, the black card.
I like that,
So then it's I feel like that would make them feel really special. And it's like, awesome. Hey, that number, don't text it to me. Don't text me that number. That's actually my work number. I only check that 9 to 5 on weekdays. You got the 24/7 line now.
Ooh, okay.
I haven't done it yet, but can you imagine how cool that
And you
is?
could also say this number is not just my number, it's all of Team Taparra. So how many agents you got?
I got 12.
So that number belongs to 12 agents. So that means that you have a 12 agent team helping you.
Oh my god. I just learned something about the thing I'm teaching him about.
I mean, that's how it is. We just think right off the dome.
Yeah, is this what they call mastermind? I'm not gonna lie, dude. I used to see your posts and we're masterminding. I'm like, look at that.
No, you're not. It's literally just fucking us meeting with drinking, you know,
and just talking about. I mean, honestly, if this wasn't a mastermind and we're hanging out, what we talk about.
Yeah.
Business.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just a mastermind no matter what.
Yeah.
I talk about my freaking work with my wife at ramen last night. Don't tell my coach. It was a beautiful day for ramen, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, just talking about work, like talking about follow-up boss and stuff. It's like, what else am I going to talk about? That's all I do.
Yeah.
Or gym, right?
And then how's like those conversations with your wife about work?
I want to ask you first because I feel you're busy. So how does your dynamic with your girl work with that?
Honestly, like it's super great. Like she's an entrepreneur too.
Yeah, I seen that.
And like I don't know, it's the perfect like combination because I could be doing work, I could just be talking about work, I could just not be talking, just on my phone the whole time, and she's totally chill.
So you have no issues with the business at all.
No issues
So
because like she's the same with her business, you know. And I remember like on our first date. This was like 2018. I was a new realtor. Like all she knew was that I was a realtor. She didn't know I was a broke realtor. So I'm like, I get a call that could be like a potential $1 million deal.
Yeah.
And this is my first $1 million deal. So I was like, oh my god, like I gotta answer this. So we're on a date, and I get a call. I'm like, hey, I'm so sorry. Like I gotta answer this.
This is when you're with Esther.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she's like, no, you're fine. Dude, go ahead. And like, she was super chill, never once complaining like, oh my god, you're always working, or you always talk about work. So I knew, I was like, okay, like she's cool with this. Like this is gonna work, you know. So
that's so cool, man. You just gotta find the right one, right?
Yeah.
I think that's my answer that I was gonna give you too.
Nice.
But when I'm not a player, but we're always like looking for people, right?
we're dogs, you know. We're dogs.
So, we're all three of us. Yeah. But like, I'll be dating girls, right? Like going on dates, whatever. During COVID,
Yeah.
dude, offers at 8 p.m. Client decides at 7 that okay, yeah, I want to make an offer, and it's a good offer. Like it's probably gonna win or be in the mix.
Yeah.
I'll be at a date with a girl, and let me just stop by saying that I'm with the right girl. So there's no other girl but me. But like I remember like probably several occasions of different girls. It's like, oh, we gotta go. I got an offer.
Yeah.
No, you're not working. You're off the clock. You're off the clock right now. You're not working.
It's like there is no clock.
Yeah, I'm like I've been on the clock since I got to dinner.
Yeah.
So I couldn't break up with those girls any faster. Right?
Yeah.
Just let them go. And I had this rule with my dad that we're not allowed to hit on clients. Right? And it's a fair rule, liability. And then I got this call from a client that was referred to me.
Oh my god.
That's okay.
Bro, chill out. God.
This girl called me, right? And we want to schedule a Zoom call, go over buying a home and stuff.
Yeah.
And go on the Zoom call, I'm like,
Oh.
this girl's freaking sexy. Holy shit. She's older than me, right? She's 4 years older than me. I was 26, she was 30.
Okay.
So I'm like, but she wouldn't go over me. And
Hey, Esther's 3 years older than me.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Older women.
This is the brother I never knew I had. Are you sure we're not related? So, I just like whatever. I just was servicing her at the highest level, like I would. And then she shot her shot on Instagram. The story will never change. She shot her shot, and I said, look, the rules change, right, when it's their idea.
Yeah.
But you know what I think what's really good about how that happened was she knows how involved we are with the client and how important it is. It's such a big step buying a home or selling a home.
Yeah.
And they rely heavily on us.
Yeah.
And it's not like things happen on time. It just comes out of nowhere. So now she doesn't complain at all.
Nice.
I helped her buy 4 homes, right?
Oh yeah.
And
it's like, come on.
yeah, it's great. My girl doesn't complain at all about my business.
It's like, you can't complain. You were my client too. So
regular wage earners, man, they don't understand the outsourcing their time and stuff. That's the biggest thing, biggest challenge I have.
Yeah.
But Esther understands that shit.
Oh yeah. And we're business partners too. So like.
Oh cool.
Yeah, we own the salon together. So.
Oh yeah.
I think that like even brought us closer as like a couple, because like now it's like when things come up, like we gotta like take care of the mortgage, or like unexpected expenses come up. It's like, hey, we take this on as like a team. Yeah.